Hey guys, see on schizophrenia and auditory hallucination timbre. Schizophrenia and auditory hallucination timbre. But before we get to this, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I conveniently recorded it for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. Now, hey, listen, I'm no spring chicken. I know I get all the time, people ask me all the time, Robert, spring chicken, spring chicken, spring chicken. It's all I ever hear. I say nay, 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 and I've been around a few preludes in my many years. Telling you, this prelude, it's got something particularly luxurious, like an ever luxurious, cheetah.
Hello there, my name
Fast.
is Robert Francis. You've stumbled on my unconcrete
70 miles per hour.
YouTube channel.
Now that's cooking.
That's right. We talk schizophrenia.
Bird's on vacation, so I can bring a book for my classic delusions. It's a lighthearted romp through schizophrenia. That's right, a lighthearted romp through schizophrenia.
Social worker times 15 years. That's a lot of
It's funny. I swear. It can be funny. Schizophrenia can be funny.
That puts a little gray fleck in my
It can.
beard.
I know. It's hard to believe.
Thank you
I know.
for joining me on my channel. Now to topic.
The hardest part of psychosis for me are auditory hallucinations, because when I start, if I'm not having auditory hallucinations, I'm golden. I usually don't get psychotic, but if I have auditory hallucinations, for me, that's the worst part. That's when psychosis begins and starts and intensifies. When I start hearing voices, it colors my entire perceptions. Everything changes when I start hearing voices. That's the whole thing. It's like the shadow, the auditory hallucinations. With delusions and such, if I have a delusion, it's not a big deal and I can fight through it. But when I'm having auditory hallucinations, it colors my whole experience. And I've learned that, and I learned that. And, so it comes down to saying to myself, you're having auditory hallucinations, and it's coloring your perceptions, Robert, but don't buy in. Don't buy into the timbre of the auditory hallucinations. It's coloring your perceptions and in entirety. So for me, when I start hearing voices, that's when the psychosis takes full grip. And I have to remind myself and identify that both. First, I have to identify that I'm hearing voices, because sometimes it's very tricky with voices where you don't know if you're hearing voices or you're just thinking or you're hearing other people. It's kind of confusing, auditory hallucinations sometimes. So you got to identify them first before you can deal with them. But for me, when I have those, it colors all my perceptions. And I have to identify it and then kick it to the curb as soon as I can. And I can, because I can identify it and I understand the dynamic now. So when I start to have them, I got to tell myself that I'm having auditory hallucinations. It's coloring my perceptions. And to knock it off. Stop buying into the auditory hallucinations. Get rid of them. Make sure they go away. Tell them not to come back either. And that's what happens. And that's very luxurious, like a cheetah. It's a quick cat right there. All right, guys. If you see a cheetah, he's speeding. Don't give him a ticket, though. All right, guys. Have a great day.